Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Akhtar and I am a foundation level student at Rayan School Islamabad Barago campus. Today I am going to conduct an AI session with ChatGPT on a simple topic of what's the matter. So let's in this session I will ask few questions and ChatGPT will provide the answer. So let's start. Hello ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What can I do for you today?
ChatGPT, my first question is what is the matter?
That's a really great question. What's the matter is often just a way of asking if something is wrong or if a person is feeling okay. It could be about physical discomfort, an emotional concern, or just curiosity about what's going on. Were you thinking specifically about something in particular?
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what does concern mean?
Good follow up. So, concern basically refers to a feeling of worry or a specific issue that someone cares about. It can be about a personal problem, a social issue, or even something like a task that's bothering you. So, it's basically what's on your mind or what you're thinking about with some weight to it.
Hmm, okay, ChatGPT, my next question is why do people worry?
That's a big one. People worry for all sorts of reasons. Sometimes it's because they care about something important, like loved ones or their future, and other times it's just a habit. Our brains naturally try to anticipate risks. Is there something in particular you were thinking about, or maybe how to handle worry?
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what success concern?
Great question. Success concern usually refers to the worries or anxieties people have about achieving or not achieving their goals. It can be about performance, fear of failure, or just the pressure to meet expectations. Did you have a particular type of success or concern in mind?
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is concern a normal feeling?
Yeah, absolutely. Concern is a really normal human feeling. Everyone experiences it at some point, especially when things are uncertain or important to us. It's kind of a signal that we care or that something matters. So it's totally okay and really common.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is
Of course. Go ahead with your next question. I'm ready whenever you are.
my next question is can children feeling concern?
Absolutely, they can. Children definitely feel concern, even if they don't express it in the same way adults do. They might worry about friendships, school, or even family issues. It's really important to acknowledge their feelings and provide a safe space to talk about them.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what are common concern in daily life?
Yeah, so common concerns in daily life can really vary, but a lot of people worry about things like health, finances, work stress, relationships, or just managing time and responsibilities. Basically, those everyday worries that pop up as we navigate life.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is why do students feel concerned about?
Yes, students often feel concerned about a bunch of things like academic performance, future career prospects, relationships with peers or teachers, and sometimes even big life decisions. So it's a mix of personal, academic, and future oriented concerns.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is
Of
how
course.
does
I,
concern how does
it sounds
concern affect our our lives?
got it. So concern can affect us in a lot of ways. Mentally, it can cause stress or anxiety, and physically, it can lead to things like trouble sleeping or even headaches. And it can also influence how we make decisions, sometimes making us more cautious or even paralyzed by overthinking.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, can concern help us solve problems?
Yeah, definitely. Concern can actually be a helpful motivator. When we're aware of something we're worried about, it pushes us to problem solve, take action, and maybe seek help or plan ahead. So, a bit of concern in moderation can actually lead to positive outcomes.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what is the difference between concern and fear?
Ah, great question. So, concern is more of a thoughtful, focused awareness of a potential issue, like you're mindful of a problem. Fear, though, is a stronger, often more immediate emotional response. It's like a sense of danger or panic. So, concern is more measured and fear is more intense.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what is the difference between concern and fear?
Ah, I see you asked that again just to confirm. So, yeah, the difference is subtle but important. Concern is more about being cautious, thinking ahead, and weighing risks, whereas fear is a gut level reaction, often more sudden and overwhelming. So, they're related, but they operate on different emotional levels.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how do people worry?
Yeah, so people worry in a bunch of different ways.
How,
Sometimes it's
Chat,
internal, like
ChatGPT, how do people worry about the fear, about the future?
exactly. People often worry about the future because it's unknown. Things like career outcomes, health, relationships, or big life changes. That uncertainty is really what sparks a lot of that worry.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how
Of
can
course.
we how can we identify our concerns?
That's a really good question. Usually, you can identify your concerns by noticing recurring thoughts or feelings of unease, especially when something keeps coming up in your mind or makes you avoid certain situations. Reflecting on what triggers those feelings can really help pinpoint them.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what are family concerns?
Ah, family concerns are basically worries or issues that arise within a family context. They could be about health, finances, relationships, or even just communication gaps. Basically, any concern that affects the family as a whole or individual family members.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what are school related concerns?
Yeah, so school related concerns can include things like academic performance, test anxiety, peer relationships, bullying, or even just managing homework and time. A lot of students also worry about fitting in or what their future educational steps will be.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, what are health concerns?
Yeah, health concerns are basically worries about our physical or mental well-being. That could be anything from chronic illnesses, minor symptoms, diet, exercise, mental health issues, or even just general checkups and preventative care.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, how does concern affect sleep?
Yeah, it really can. When we're concerned or anxious, our minds tend to race, making it harder to relax or fall asleep. That can lead to things like insomnia or just really poor quality sleep. So concern can definitely disrupt rest.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is,
Of
can
course.
taking can talking help reduce concern?
Yeah, absolutely. Talking can be really powerful. Whether it's with a friend, family member, or a counselor, voicing your concerns often helps you process them, gain perspective, and feel less alone with them.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is, why is communication important when concerned?
Ah, that's a really key point. Communication is crucial because it helps you express what's bothering you, get support, and often clarify misunderstandings. It can reduce isolation, bring others in to help, and it can even help you see solutions you might not have noticed before.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what should you do when you feel worried?
Yeah, when you feel worried, it really helps to pause and take some deep breaths to ground yourself. You can also write down your worries to get them out of your head, talk to someone you trust, or break things down into small steps so they feel more manageable.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is can concern affect your mood?
Absolutely. Concern can definitely affect your mood. When you're worried, it can make you feel more irritable, sad, or even just drained. Over time, that mood can impact your energy and overall well being.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how do friends help with concerns?
Yeah, friends can be really supportive. They can listen without judgment, offer a different perspective, help you feel less alone, and sometimes even help you brainstorm solutions. Just having that connection can really lighten the load.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what is positive way to uh, handle
As
concern?
Exactly. A positive way to handle concern is to acknowledge it without judging yourself. Break the worry down into manageable steps. Focus on what you can control and maybe practice self care like mindfulness or relaxation. And don't be afraid to reach out for support.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what is a positive way to handle concern?
Yeah, so a positive way is to stay calm, break the problem into smaller pieces, and focus on solutions. Practicing gratitude, talking to supportive people, and taking small practical actions can really help keep your perspective balanced and hopeful.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is can concern make us more careful?
Yeah, definitely. Concern can actually make us more careful because it keeps us alert to potential risks. When we're concerned, we tend to think things through more thoroughly, double check details, and take thoughtful, measured steps, which can actually help us avoid mistakes.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is why do people have different concerns?
Yeah, that's a great point. People have different concerns because everyone has unique life experiences, priorities, and circumstances. What worries one person might not even be on another person's radar. So it's really personal and shaped by each person's context.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how can planning reduce concern?
Yeah, planning is really helpful because it gives you a sense of control. When you have a clear plan, you know the steps you need to take, which reduces uncertainty. It helps you anticipate challenges and feel more confident about making decisions. So it cuts down a lot of that worry.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what role does confidence play in reducing concern?
Yeah, confidence plays a huge role. When you believe in yourself, you feel more capable of facing challenges, which can reduce that anxious what if thinking. Confidence lets you trust your abilities. So even if a concern pops up, you're more likely to handle it calmly and effectively.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how how can exercise help with concern?
Yeah, expressing yourself is really powerful. When you talk about your concerns, it helps release the emotional weight and it lets you process the feelings. Plus, others might offer comfort, advice, or just a listening ear, which can ease that internal tension a lot.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is why is it important to weigh claim?
Yeah, that's really important because when we stay calm, we can think more clearly. It helps us make better decisions, respond more effectively to challenges, and avoid impulsive reactions. Plus, staying calm keeps us more grounded and resilient in the face of worry.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what happiness if
Ah,
concern? So, what happiness is if concern becomes too much?
That's a really important point. When concern gets too much, it can overshadow happiness. It might make you feel stuck in worry, less present in positive moments, or even stop you from enjoying things you used to love. So it's really important to balance awareness with concern.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is how can teachers help students with concerns?
Yeah, teachers can be really supportive. They can create a safe, open environment where students feel comfortable sharing concerns, offer resources like counseling or guidance, and even just provide reassurance or practical strategies to help them stay on track.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what are financial concerns?
Yeah, so financial concerns are worries about money, things like managing bills, debt, saving for the future, or just feeling unsure about financial stability. They can be really stressful and affect a lot of areas of life.
Okay, ChatGPT. My next question is why do people worry about making um,
I think you were going to ask about making decisions, right? People often worry about making the wrong choice because they're afraid of letting themselves down, missing out, or facing unexpected consequences.
ChatGPT?
So
My
that
question is why do people worry about making mistakes?
that's a really common one. People worry about making mistakes because they fear failure, judgment from others, or the consequences of getting something wrong. It's natural. Everyone wants to get things right, so mistakes can feel pretty daunting.
Okay, ChatGPT. My next question is can concern improve
Yeah, it definitely
decision making?
exactly. Concern can actually sharpen decision making because it makes you more thoughtful. When you're concerned, you tend to gather more information, weigh options more carefully, and anticipate risks. So, in that way, it can help you make more informed and deliberate choices.
Okay, ChatGPT. My next question is how does concern affect relationships?
Yeah, concern can have a big impact on relationships. If it's expressed openly, it can foster trust and closeness because you're caring and invested. But if it stays unspoken or turns into worry or tension, it can create distance or misunderstandings. So it's all about how it's handled.
Okay, ChatGPT. My next question is what are social concerns?
Yeah, so social concerns are worries related to how we interact with others. Things like fitting in, peer pressure, being judged, or how our actions affect our social standing. They often arise because we naturally care about belonging and how others perceive us.
Okay, ChatGPT. My next question is why do people cheap uh, advi- advice when concerned?
Yeah, people often seek advice when they're concerned because they want reassurance, a different perspective, or some guidance on what to do next. It helps them feel less alone, and often other people's experience or wisdom can give them clarity or comfort in a tough situation.
With ChatGPT, my next question is how can writing down concerns help?
Yeah, writing down concerns can be really helpful. It lets you get the worries out of your head and onto paper, which can reduce overwhelm. Plus, it gives you a chance to reflect, see patterns, and sometimes even come up with solutions once everything is laid out clearly.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is what is the first step in solving a concern?
Yeah, the first step is usually to identify the concern clearly. Name it, acknowledge it, and understand exactly what's causing the worry. Once you know what it is, you can start figuring out steps or solutions to address it.
So this was my AI session with ChatGPT. We again with another today AI session with Pakistan in the Badar Office.
Of course.